Garcia to kick off. Deep for Joshua. Number 15, Will Kohler. And number 20. Ball goes over on bounds to Southwest. 1st and 10 at the Joshua 48. Number 2, Martavius Boswell. He's hit by 6, Jacoby Dunn. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 48. Javori Cooper set his pass intended for number 11, Marcellus Titus. The 3, Gray Wilson defending on the play. That's intended for number 10, Hector Martinez. 22, Colton Wynn defending on the play. Timeout on the officials. Number 50, Czar with the punt. Whistle dead at the Joshua 30, 1st and 10 Owls. Handoff went to number 9, Eli Martinez, hit by 3, Heslip Kane, and also number 18, King Darnell. 22, 7, and 8. Number 11, Justin Tullis on the keeper. He's hit first by 14, Roy Williams. It'll be third and 7 from the 33. Completion went to number 18, Cody Rogers. Picked up by 25, Anthony Boswell. Flag on the play.
They're going to be pushed back 2 yards. 7:23 on the scoreboard.
Number 9, Eli Martinez, the ball carrier. Another flag down on the play.
We're having a little audio difficulties.
Personal foul. Face mask. Number 23, defense.
Oh yeah, we'll get there in the end.
First down.
First down and 10 for Joshua at the 40 of Southwest. Number 9, Eli Martinez on the carry. Wrapped up by 50, Caleb Lazar. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 at the 30. Completion went to number 15, Will Kohler. Stopped by 5, Jantwan Garrett. It'll be first and goal for the Owls at the Raiders 4. Number 9, Eli Martinez. He takes it 4 yards for the Joshua. Touchdown. Number 13, Sam Angeles to kick off for Joshua. Deep for Southwest. Number 2, Martavius
Test.
Number 11, Marcellus Titus. And number 13, Kenderick Haley. Number 11, Marcellus Titus on the kick.
Yeah, it's a big one there. Defense struggled there, and the Owls were able to capitalize. See how Southwest can recover on their second drive here. Southwest now taking it at their own 32-yard line as they look to push forward. Now getting up the shotgun, Jabari Cooper takes a snap, looks to his left. Nice little completion to Roy Williams. Gonna be a little bit short, not enough to push the chains forward. Gonna be a gain of 8 on the completion. That's gonna bring up 2nd and 2 for the Raiders.
Gain of 7 is 2nd and 3 at the 39.
Scratch that, 2nd and 3. Gearing up in the same formation here. takes a snap and looking right back to the same guy, back shoulder. And this time, Roy Williams not able to come down with it as it flies out of bounds. You'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the chains and get right back on the score.
3rd at the 39.
Now with Williams by himself on the left. Man out to his right. Joshua with the blitz. They're going to hand off. Boswell, he's got some yardage, and he's going to get going out of bounds, and he's high for that. Boswell coming in clutch and able to push the chains forward.
1st and 10 Southwest at their own 48.
Yeah. Jabori now takes a snap, gonna hand it off to Boswell again. And he breaks out of that tackle and he's able to push it for a couple more. What an effort there by Boswell. And great read there by the coaches, especially the offensive coordinator, expecting a blitz on 3rd and 3 there. Able to hand it to Martavius Boswell, able to work his way out. First down to move. Now midfield. A little bit of a mix-up here as they try to audible. And because of that, they're going to take their first timeout. Coming out of the audible. You're in these past 2 games, just a lot of
your Johnson County
these two games when Southwest played a go and
memories with delicious burgers and blizzards and elite roofing. It's serving Johnson County.
Yeah.
All companies are proud to sponsor and support the Fighting Owls.
Yeah, it's been key. I've talked to Coach PT myself, and the main thing this is on is communication. Really trying to get on the same page, make sure everybody's needs new formation out here. Haven't seen this all season. Gonna take a snap.
Number 2, Martavius Boswell on the carry. Number 3, Greg Wilson.
Yeah. Unlucky for him. Joshua able to read that pretty well on that one and push them back. Now 9 for the Raiders. Gonna be hard for them to convert here. You gotta expect something in the air here. Ending with Boswell, but he's out there. Let's hear from all reliable Lawrence with the action. You've really seen him play such a big impact in wide receiver. Really been his favorite to target there.
Southwest, Dallas 41.
Key fact about him, he's also a point So you know that on the court and out here on the field. He's been the favorite whenever he looks targets. And the on it. Way to pay attention there. That play's gonna push them forward. Big hit on Jabari Cooper later on in the game. Exactly. You got to think, I mean, that's for a while. Then gonna go back to it, breaking ankles, and he's first down. Insane. He was resilient as always. Nothing. Great. He's able to push it forward for the first. Big confidence in the coach for letting him run that again. This time out to his left, a flag on the play, and he's shoved out of bounds, but not before he moves the chains for another Raider first.
Also a flag on the play.
Holding, number 11, offense.
And that's really been a big cause of the problems this season. Penalties, penalties, penalties.
Southwest.
Handed off as well. Pushing, breaking tackles. It's down, even penalty. I really want to talk about the effect that penalties have had on this team. Last week, it's like it never ended with the offense, with the guys. It's been a struggle for this team lately. It seems like every time they're pushing forward, flag pushes them 10 yards. And the handoff again. Stay with Boswell on the ground. Not much more than a yard there. Now going to be 3rd and goal for the Raiders. It's one spot you cannot struggle in. Being this close to the end zone and with the leg of the kickers, these points are not guaranteed. As we now clocked in at 30 seconds left in the first quarter. To the back of the end zone, and looks like some miscommunication there.
For number 3, Lawrence Taylor. Number 3,
some miscommunication there on what play. Lawrence Taylor ran in and out.
Defense, half the distance to the goal. Replay, 3rd down.
Sense there. It was very confusing. Jabari targeting the back right part of the end zone, and no, but makes more sense when you can. pass interference. That's going to move him closer. Might be there to help right here. Really looks like it. They got Raylan Carter there. Big boy. Always takes about 4 men to take him down at all times.
That is in the quarter of play with the score.
Yep.
Joshua 7, Southwest 0.
Smart play by the coach, letting the ball, letting the clock down. Buy yourself a little bit of time on this big play. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. It is a play you really need to get down.
Forming and Digitex, these companies are committed to the education of JISD students. The Joshua Education Foundation is able to grant $97,000.
Been a lot better. The heat index-wise, temperature really started down here, and I'm happy to hear that. And from about 88 in the 90s, man, now down.
For 2023.
Just all part of the shoot. Cool thing to note here, it is actually Joshua's homecoming night, and they're not afraid to show their spirit here. You can see the crowd on the home side. Yeah. I really don't even see that many empty seats there. Like, the bleachers are filled. Towards the left. Yeah. Now bringing up this big play, Jabari Cooper. He's gonna hand it off. Raylan Carter. And they read that perfectly.
Number 17, Raylan Carter. Hit by 21, Preston Savage.
Yeah, they read that pretty well there. That's kind of a big game plan for Southwest this entire time. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Put the ball in the hands of Martavius Bosmo and Raylan Carter. But it seems like the Owls have already made order. Now the second that they're switching it up. Snap good, hold good, kick through the uprights. Is gonna nail the field goal
81, Johnny
for the first points.
the field goal for Southwest.
Yeah, it's been a big.
By Johnny Garcia.
Fill us in more about that.
Joshua Quarterback Club would like to take this opportunity to thank you to the following proud Joshua Owl football this season. Thanks to our gold level sponsors, which include the Brickhouse Grill. Be sure to visit the Brickhouse Grill following tonight's homecoming game for the 5th quarter, and also a $9 student.
That's
menu.
great.
Students
Like,
will need to bring
I've
their
seen,
student IDs.
like, out here on the football field at least, he's really struggled to make these big kicks.
To Johnson County.
Kind of one of the things that led to the losses against Waco.
81, Johnny Garcia.
But it's good, yeah. It's good to see him make adjustments and be able to nail that one to keep Southwest in the game. Here he is back out here to kick it back off. Oh, nice one there. That one sails to about the 20. That's one of his longest kicks that he's had this season. You think that confidence boost with that field goal probably helped him out a little bit there.
It'll be 1st and 10 Owls from their 28.
Yeah. 11:34. The game clock in the half. This first half has rolled by pretty quickly. Really a tale of two teams here. Southwest and Joshua both liking to keep the ball on the ground. It's going to be a battle of the offensive linemen. And they're going to hand it off once again. Pushing forward. Going to get just a couple of yards. Going to bring it down.
Went to number 9, Eli Martinez. Gained to the 30. Second and 7.
They do. That's been a point of conversation that a lot of the team has emphasized. Philip Tanner, he's really confident in Boswell. Yep.
Number 10, Logan.
Yeah, he's definitely, he was ranked, he did win Player of the Week in the whole state of Texas. And I mean, that really just goes to show how big of a dominant player he is.
Number 10-3, defense, 15 yards, automatic, 1st down.
That's a big flag there. Out of bounds. 15 more yards.
1st down and 10 for Joshua.
That's been a big thing. The Southwest team is very aggressive, which good sign, but it does come with its, as you see. You've seen a lot of tempers start to flare in these first 2 games. I mean, big hit. You already saw a big hit on Jabori. Running the same play here. This time, QB is going to keep it. We saw that player play earlier in the first quarter with that same formation.
Second and 6 from the 50.
Now looking like they're going to flip the play a little bit. And Southwest, same play, and he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Owls. Eli Martinez has been a big player here for Joshua. Looking like a player to watch tonight. Going to be a battle of running backs. Boswell versus Martinez. A little bit of confusion there and trickery as the Owls able to push for the 1st down.
Pitch out went to 28. Alex.
Moves the chains even further.
15, Victor Levy. 1st down and 10, Owls.
The Owls flipping the field as they're on the Raiders' 39-yard line. Once again, Martinez able to get a few there.
Handoff went to 24, Jared Keller.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 9 for the Owls. Kane with there. Not allow much yardage. This has been a big trade-off. I want to talk, bringing it back to last week's game against Wilmer Hutchins. Wilmer Hutchins did something very similar to how this game is playing out now. The Eagles like to keep the ball on the ground, pushing for yards, and trying to draw the Raiders offsides. Look like the Raiders have made improvements here. You haven't seen a single offsides penalty yet.
For Joshua from the Raiders' 36-yard line.
But it doesn't seem like they're being as aggressive going for tackles and trying to read counts as they were last week. Showing why Joshua's already pushed already in the Raiders' own field.
I mean, you know how most teams are. They like to tire out.
There's a toss out. Right side, he's getting some room there, pushing for the first down.
15 will Kohler, the ball carrier. Only brought down by number 5, Janquan Garrett.
Looks like they're going to call him short just by a hair, about 2 yards. Going to be
4th and 1.
for the Owls. At the 30-yard line, they want to go for it here. Fourth and 1, big dominant force with Eli Martinez. Run up the middle. As it is, breaking tackles, pushing forward, and read it perfectly. As Eli Martinez pushes it for the first. I was able to move the chains.
1st and 10 for Joshua at the 28.
As they're now 28-yard line. Guess you could say I got a thing. It's going to be a big talk during halftime. We're now 6:20 away from the end of the second. Going to be a wide receiver screen out to the left. Great play there by the defensive backs to read that and tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. Going to push it back 2 yards.
Lost back to the 30. It's 2nd and 12.
Another run, pushing forward, trying to make up for those yards.
And Eli Martinez on the carry. Stop was made by 23, Heslip Kane.
They're able to push forward.
7 for Joshua from the Southwest 25.
Now pushing at the 25. Moving things along. Handed off. Martinez one. A little bit of pushing after the play. Temper is starting to fly already as we're just in the second quarter.
Eli Martinez on the carry.
See if that turns the bite Southwest in the end.
It'll be 4th and 6.
Refs looking like they're just going to let it go. Under 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Coaches reading the defense, switching things up here. Single back formation. He's going to roll out. He's got some pressure, shooting for the end zone, just overthrown. Pass is incomplete.
Pass was intended for 28.
A lot of pressure there from the line, able to force a throw on the run from Logan Schwerer. Big play there.
Ball goes over and down
And that's
Southwest. 1st and 10 Raiders at their 24.
Gonna bring up the Raiders as they start their possession. Back at the 4-yard line. That play worked pretty well there for the Owls. Just a little bit too much pass throw. But throwing on the run, you run that risk. Now Jabori out there leading his Raiders. He's gonna hand it off to Boswell, leaps over to defender, still on his feet as he pushes forward. Gain of 8 on the play.
And off to number 2, Martavius
7,
Boswell.
as they're able to push it forward.
40, Jackson Wells.
2nd and 3 for the Raiders.
2nd down and 3 at the 31.
Your Raiders really showing their support here tonight. Looking like the biggest away crowd we've seen this season so far. Looking to upset Joshua on their own homecoming night. There's a run, a big hit there.
Number 11,
Marcellus Titus on the carry.
Number 7, Tanner
That's his first of the night, and he gets bulldozed. Behind the line of scrimmage, gonna push them back just a few yards.
Lost back to the 29, it'll be 3rd and 5 West.
Big 3rd and 5 here for the Raiders. Owls playing man. On the shotgun. Boswell back out there. And they're gonna hand it out to him. And he's gonna get knocked around and pushed back.
Number 2, Miss Boswell on the carry.
Gonna get about
By number
1 on the
40,
carry.
Jackson Wells.
Not gonna be enough though. Gonna bring up 4th down. And the punt team is gonna bring their way back onto the field. 2:50 left to play for the end here.
Fourth and 3 for Southwest.
This game has flown by. That's an understatement. It seems like this game is trucking along. And flag there as the game.
Timeout. West. It's their second charge timeout of the half.
Joshua Quarterback Club executed the following
Apologies there.
this season at the silver level.
There was an official who did throw a flag. He's getting to talk to just made me think there was a delay of game there. They're so deep in their own field of play. Southwest going to use their second timeout of the half. Look to talk things over here. But on 4th and 3, can't really expect anything else but a punt. They have gone for it twice this season so far. Apologies, 3 times this season so far. Been successful on fake punts. On 4th down conversions, a little bit more successful, but not. Right here, but that doesn't mean much. Ball he take 1 yards. This time they're gonna boot it away. Just able to get it off. And it's going to bounce a little bit toward Williams. That at the 44-yard line. And that's where the Owls will start their drive.
44-yard line. First and 10 for the Owls.
This is the lowest scoring first half we've seen for the Raiders this season so far. Put up 28 in the first. Now just a meet. Really gonna seem like they're gonna have some talking to do during halftime. Figure out what's going on. How they're gonna be able to push forward. Let's get a few more yards. Get a few more points on the scoreboard. Martinez on shedding tackles. He's going to push forward.
And off went to number 9, Martinez, hit by number 5, Jantuan.
Good for 7 on the carry. Going to push it forward to 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 for Josh.
Lineman's in a hurry. Hands it off once again. Sheds 4 defenders on that. Pushes forward for another first down. Clock running down.
Wrapped up by 23, Heslop County.
But the Joshua Owls still with all 3 of their
Joshua,
timeouts.
Raiders 42.
Looks like they're not worried one bit. 1:30 left to play in the half. Man in motion. He's going to drop back, go deep. That went just too far.
Justin Tullis' pass was incomplete. Intended for 17, Braden Crane. 13, Kenderick Haley.
Kenderick Haley able to break that up and almost able to come down with the interception.
42.
But with their first passing play on the drive, falls unsuccessful. You can only imagine they're going to keep the ball on the ground in the hands of Martinez, who's just shaken so many defenders and run through this Raiders defensive line. And there it goes once again. Pushing forward, big fake. And they're moving it down to the 1-yard line.
Alex Rubacaba.
What a play fake, fooled
Down the end zone by
most of the defense there.
Rolled out at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal for Joshua.
Owls now at the 1-yard line. Fooled even me out there. They're gonna hand it off to Eli Martinez. Flag on the field, however, he stopped short.
Flag down on the play.
.105 on the clock.
Offsides, number 45, defense. Half the distance remains, 1st down.
And like clockwork, being a little bit aggressive on the goal line there. Southwest draws their offsides penalty of the game. Now put at the half-yard line, 18 inches away. Joshua pushing forward. And they're gonna be stopped short. Knocked back a yard. A half.
Justin Tullis on the keeper. Hit by D. Caleb Lazar.
And that's gonna be enough for Joshua to take their first timeout of the half. 42 seconds on the clock. Just been how dominant this Joshua running game has been, and finally getting stopped at the here. They're really gonna have now after that long timeout. That seemed like an eternity there. Big play here, 2nd and 2. 2nd and goal at the 2-yard there. And stopped at the goal line. Once again, be 3rd down for the Owls.
Martinez on the carry.
You definitely saw some frustration there from the defensive coach, Southwest.
third down and goal.
Defensive coordinator Ryan Burrow not too happy with his defense right here. They need a big stop here on third down. Takes a snap, they're gonna hand it off. Pushing, and they got it. Touchdown to a,
Takes it in for the Joshua.
with no time left on the clock. And they're able to get one last touchdown before
During the play, we'll extend period for one down.
there. The holder able to recover. He that up. The kicker knocks it rights. As the Joshua Owls take a 3 lead at the half.
14 3.
This hasn't been totally unbelievable. Southwest has come back for the It's gonna be in halftime.
For Southwest, 13, Kendrick Haley. Number 2, Martavius Boswell. And number 11, Marcellus Titus. Number 11, Marcellus Titus on the kickoff return. Down at the 32, it'll be 1st and 10 for Southwest.
And now we're back from halftime. Southwest to start things off here. First snap of the half. Nice little pass there from Jabori Cooper. First down.
Completion to number 10, Hector Martinez. Drug down by 28, Alex Rubacava.
Hector Martinez, we really haven't seen his impact that he's had this year, but he's been such a dominant player on this team for a while now. The junior,
at the Southwest 47.
That's his first reception of the night. Jabori with quick little pass. Looking back shoulder of Lawrence Taylor.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Raiders. Looking like trying to make the completion on a wide receiver comeback, but too quick of a throw from Jabori Cooper. Bates his man to the spot as falls incomplete. Big 3rd down for Southwest. They try to open up their drive. Jabori throws it. Taylor pushing for a first. Not gonna get it. He's about 3 yards short.
Taylor. It'll be 4th and 3 for Southwest at the Joshua.
Really shows why they try to keep the ball on the ground there. Now switching out to the punt team. Southwest has fake punted 3 times this season. All of them coming against Wilmer Hutchins last week. They were successful 1 time. This time sent deep out. Rolling. Gonna be at the 10-yard line. Nice punt there.
Caleb Lazar's punt is whistled dead at the Joshua 10-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Owls.
But just as quickly as it happened, the Owls will take over as they're up by 11. .25 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Just able to get the men off the field. There's a flag on the play, though. Pushed out of bounds.
And went to number 9, Eli Martinez. Wrapped up by 15, Victor Levy. Also a flag on the play.
So quickly.
Face mask, number 15, defense. 15-yard, automatic, first down.
Very quickly as it happened. A lot of chaos on the field already here in the 2nd half. Too many men on the field. Roy Williams dashing off of it as quick as he can, just able to avoid the penalty. And then you get another penalty on the same play. Face mask gonna move them up 15. A blitz there from Southwest. Going to work pretty well.
Number 9, Eli Martinez, the ball carrier.
As Martinez is only able to gain 1 on the carry. 2nd and 9 for
It'll be 2nd and 8 at the 27.
the Owls here with 9:50 in the third. And the ball comes out. Looks like the Raiders have it. What a possession there. What a play and turnover. Great play there.
Cross was picked up by number 14, Roy Williams.
Roy Williams, number 14, coming down with that one.
Southwest.
And that's going to bring great field possession for Southwest. Williams wasting no time. He's right back there on the field, gearing up as a wideout, left side. Just shows his capability of doing things on both sides of the ball. He's just barely able to get his gloves back on. Jabari Cooper here. And he's going to hand it off. Fighting tackles there. Jamarian Bell going to lose the football.
Gentlemen on the play, 22, Kobe Wynn recovers for the Owls.
As Joshua recovers it. And they're going to take it. A little bit of confusion here. It looks like they're going to rule the ball dead.
Officials have ruled that Southwest maintains possession of the ball at the 16, 2nd and 6.
Not sure what happened here. Everybody trying to rush as they keep the ball. Boswell pushing to the end. He got that edge and he's in. Touchdown Southwest is there on the board. 14-9 Southwest with the touchdown. A direct snap to Martavius Boswell. Tricking the defense and taking it in for 6. Great play there by Martavius Boswell. He's been such a dominant force on this team. I mean, we've talked about this all broadcast long, but there really is no understatement for him. Gonna be official timeout here. Gonna try to talk things over. 9:10 to go. A little confusing what there is to be talked over. Since they ran that next play, they can't take it. They can't go back to that previous one. As of now, the touchdown does stand. And they're pushing the players off the field. It is very confusing. Looks like they're coming back on. No official ruling yet from the head referee. I've never seen that before. All the times I've been calling games, I've never seen that before. That is crazy. We still don't have an explanation for it. Both head coaches are talking it over with the head referee and a few side judges. The trainer's out there as well. Looks like the touchdown will stand, gearing up for the extra point here. No official ruling from referee as he's going to resume play. And as where that is, they're going to go for 2 here. And a false start. Off the right side.
Flag on the play.
False start, number 74, offense. 5 yards, replay the try.
That false start falling on senior Devon James. That's going to push him back farther. Might bring into question if they still want to go for 2 here. Just come up so quickly. You just got to cherish every game. I mean, looking at these players as well, they got a lot of seniors on this team. And they're going to push. They're going to give it to him. 2-point conversion is good. That's going to bring them within 3.
2-point conversion good for Southwest.
As Southwest jumps right back into this 1-possession game here. As a field goal ties it. Yep. It's really been a battle of strengths here. Eli Martinez, the junior from Joshua, versus Martavius Boswell, who scored the only touchdown for Southwest. Battle of wills here. Who wants it more? Johnny Garcia off to kick. And it's booted in the air. Deep to about the 20. Not able to catch it before it goes out of bounds. This is going to be a penalty on Southwest. Kick out of bounds. Going to give great field possession for Joshua as it moves up 5 yards. It's been a tough one here. Yeah.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Joshua from their own.
It really, he needs to keep his head up though, because Southwest only down by 3. It could prove to come all down to the leg of Johnny Garcia. Pushing there, gonna get just 1 yard there for the Owls.
Justin Tullis on the keeper. No gain, 2nd and 10.
The blitz, and
Flag down before the ball snap.
looks like gonna be encroachment on the defense. Or offsides.
Offside, 23, defense. 5 yards remains, second down.
Yeah, and that's going to move it forward. It's going to prove to be a good one here tonight, as these games really have been all season with Southwest. A little bit of movement on the line before the snap, but they're going to let the play continue as they get the first down. Some pushing after the play, too. They're not going to say anything. Referee's going to let play continue. As the chains move, the Owls now at the 45. Having no other plans but rushing the ball here, Eli Martinez gets the handoff again. Pushing for 5 this time. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Owls.
Eli Martinez, the ball carrier. Brought down by 15, Victor Levy. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 50.
Just under 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Southwest down 11-14 here as handoff goes back to Martinez. He's pushing forward. Gets about 3 as whistles begin to blow.
Third and 2 for Joshua at the Southwest 47.
Going to be a big 3rd and 2 here for the Owls as they try to get back their points. Pass out to the left. He's pushing for yards. Going to take 2 Raiders to get him out of bounds, but a huge gain for the Owls. They push the chains. They're at the 21.
15, Victor Levy.
Big play there.
1st and 10 Owls at the Raiders 21.
Joshua pushes the chains forward with 7 minutes to play in the third. Great QB read there. Decided not to take it himself or hand it off. Decided to pitch the ball back. Get the yards as flags come out. 3 referees all seeing the same thing.
Start, 28, offense. 5 yards, still first down.
This time penalty gonna fall against the Owls after that long run. Gonna push them back 5. 1st and 15 for Joshua. Now back to the 26. Joshua with the pitch out here. He finds room to his right. He's going and no one's gonna catch him. He finds the end zone. Touchdown, Joshua. Will Kohler, the senior, runs it in for 6 as Joshua extends the lead out to 20-11. Great play off the side with the pitch. They're gonna get him in. Kick. And it's good.
The 13, Sam Angelus adds the point after for Joshua.
Sam Angelus nails it right down the uprights. And that's gonna put the Owls up 10. Score now sits 21-11 with 6:10 left to play in the third. And looking at this, what do you think the coach is telling his players here, trying to get the Raiders back into this game, now down by 2 possessions?
13, Sam Angelus to kick off for the Owls.
Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Southwest lost against Waco and Wilmer Hutchins in close battles. On the other side of the ball, Joshua lost a big one to Arlington Heights, 36-6. They also lost to ODY at 17-10 last week. Now facing their last Fort Worth school on the district, on the season. Now the Raiders gearing up for their drive here. 6:10 on the clock. He takes a snap, he hands it off. Boswell pushing. He's gonna get a decent carry there.
Number 2, Martavius Boswell, the ball carrier. Wrapped up by number 7, Tanner.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 5 for the Raiders.
Yep. From 16, John Pigg. 2nd and 5, Raiders at their 30.
Jabori fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself, pitches it out. Pushing for yards off the sideline. He's going to get a few out there. Bell able to get a few. That's Bell's 3rd carry of the game. One of them. Ending in a Jabori lines up. He's going to fake the handoff, taking it himself. A little bit of contact there as he goes down for just a few.
Brought down by 42, Drake Smith.
2nd and 8 for the Raiders. 4:30 left on the clock. Southwest still trailing by 10. Snap low, and he's going to scramble out himself, uses his legs, and he's going to get a few yards, pushes for the 1st down out to midfield. Going to be enough to move the chains. Jabori Cooper able to get the 1st down for the Raiders, a much needed one on 3rd down.
1st and 10 Raiders at the Owls, 49.
Takes a snap, he's gonna hand it off. Tugs on the jersey, but that's gonna be enough for 4.
And off went to number 2, Martavius Boswell. Second and 6 from the 40.
What happened? Takes a snap, throws it over the middle, completed pass, able to push forward for the 1st down. Hector Martinez with his 2nd completion of the day, enough for a 1st down.
Went to number 10, Hector Martinez.
Correction, 3rd completion of the day.
Preston Savage. I'm out on the officials for an injured player.
3:04 on the clock for the Raiders as it keeps pushing through.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Southwest from the Owls 34.
It'll be a big loss of Devon James there. He's been a big starter for the offensive line here for Southwest. See how the Raiders recover without him. 3:04 left to go in the third. Jabari takes a snap. Hands it off. Boswell finds the lane. He's running through. 1 man left to beat, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
He takes it 34 yards.
Boswell with his second touchdown of the day. Brings it out to 17-21. Your Raiders are an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Johnny Garcia gears up for the extra point. And jumping on the line of scrimmage.
Flag before the snap.
Gonna be a false start against Southwest. Gonna push them back further.
False start, number 14, offense. 5 yards. Replay the try.
That one gonna fall against Roy Williams. The extra point on a line, no good.
Point after attempt by 81, Johnny Garcia is no good.
Frustration as it comes off the field. First aid kick out of bounds. Now this one sails on a line, no good. They're gonna talk it over with his coach here. And now he has to go back out on the field and set up for kickoff. That just really goes to show how important penalties are here. On what should have been a chip-in field goal at false start, pushed them back, made it a little more challenging for Johnny Garcia. A little bit out of his range as he can't nail it.
81, Johnny Garcia to kick it away for Southwest. Deep for the Owls, 15, Will Connor, 27, Desmond Mitchell.
That could have been a big gain there. Situation for Southwest. They're gonna need to stop and gonna be forced to get a few touchdowns here. instead of getting the chip-in field goal. Under center with some pushing.
Martinez. He's taken down by 23. Heslop Kane.
Heslop Kane with yet another tackle. He's been a great force on defense tonight. Yard for just a few. Gonna put up 3rd and 1 for the Owls. Just under 2 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Both teams with all 3 times. Run game enough for the 1st down. Gonna be for 3 on the carry.
Number 9, Eli Martinez on the carry for the Joshua 1st down at the Southwest.
Southwest
45.
really doesn't have an answer for Eli Martinez. Run game from Joshua, just unstoppable. Just gotta wonder if they're against Hutchins this one. Man, going back to that, it's Wilmer Hutchins, and now against Joshua, the run game has been the weakness for Southwest. In a way to defend.
Victor Levy makes $17.
He literally just left.
In November, Joshua Independent School District will ask voters to
It's
consider
gonna be a big one.
proposition. The
1 quarter
deadline
left to play.
voter is Tuesday,
We've
October
seen
10th.
this
Visit
time and time again.
votetexas.gov to register. Early voting.
Week 1 away against Waco.
November 3rd.
Southwest
Election day, November
losing
7th.
by 6. Or losing by 5. Or no, losing by 6. Then last week at home against Wilmer Hutchins, losing by 6. This time, Southwest down by 4. Showing a pattern here and might be a heartbreaker. Southwest looks to draw up something to change that this week. Both teams trying to get out of this 0-2 record they both possess. Great tackle. Hard. They're gonna rule it dead. Gonna give it to Southwest. The fumble recovery. To play.
10 for Southwest at their own 24.
Now let's see what this offense can do. They need them here late, and you can almost imagine Joshua gonna target everything at the hands of Martavius Boswell. This time, a pitch out to Jamarian Bell. Not gonna get much.
Toss to number 6, Jamarian Bell, hit by 7, Tanner Pennell. Also number 6, Jacoby Dunn.
Now, as we reach 11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, Southwest, 2nd and 10. Sends him in motion. Looking to shoot over the middle, and he's going to take it himself. Only able to get a few, though. Just back to the line of scrimmage, as it's now 3rd and 10. That's something you cannot do. We cannot have a 3 and out after your defense hands you such a perfect little present there. Out in the shotgun, Jabori. Looking to audible here. Clock winding down, he's gonna take it. And a pass incomplete. Flag on the play though.
Pass intended for 11, Marcellus Titus. 21, Preston Savage defending on the play.
Marcellus Titus on the ground when the ball sailed through the air. Looks like there might have been contact.
Personal foul, hands to the face, number 55, offense. Half the distance, replay, 3rd down.
Even worse for Southwest, gonna push them back. 10:01 left to play. 3rd and forever for Southwest here. Deep at their own 11 here. Looking for a miracle play here. Running back screen, he gets a lane here, and he's off to the races. 1 man to catch, and he touchdown, Raiders! On what was a 3rd and 26 for the Raiders. A screen there, set up perfectly by the offensive lineman. And on the back of Martavius Boswell, flips the tide as Southwest takes the lead of the game. Boswell carrying the team on his shoulders. That's 3 points for him today. He is 1 extra points. Out about it. Sails through the uprights. That makes it a 4-point game. Southwest up for their first time tonight. And you can hear this crowd showing their support. And you can hear the deafening silence on the other side of the field. For real. Great play there on defense to flip the tide, put the momentum, give Southwest an option, and then back on 3rd and 26. Able to push his way through. What a play on a penalty. If the penalty was declined, it would have brought up 4th down. They would have been forced to punt. But wanting better field possession, accepting the penalty, gave Southwest a shot. Martavius Boswell taking it 86 yards, 84 yards for the touchdown. Garcia sends this one out at the 28, and he finds a lane. Tripped up, there's gonna be a flag on the play as the kick returner tries to hurdle the defender. Dre Wilson, the sophomore, on the return. But we've seen this play out before. Penalty against Joshua. As that good little return is gonna march them back to the 25. 9:45 left to play in the 4th quarter, but we've seen this play out time and time again. Waco, Wilmer Hutchins, we can't bring it up. Little run there. Eli Martinez able to push forward.
And off to number 9, Eli Martinez, hit by 50, Caleb Lazar.
2nd and 6 for the Owls. Looking audible here as they see something with the defense. The whole team synchronizingly checking their wristbands as quarterback lines up under center, a man in motion, hands it off to Martinez again, stuffed at the line, but a second effort gets him a few more. 3rd and 3 for the Owls. Just under 9 minutes to play here in the 4th. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. As the Owls line up here on the 32. They're gonna run it again, flags sail. Gonna be a false start against Joshua on what would have been a 3rd and 3, now gonna be a 3rd and 8. Gonna make it a lot harder for the Owls.
17, offense, 5 yards, 3.3 down.
Braden Payne, the freshman. Only freshman on this roster. This one's gonna fall on him. Now a 3rd and 8. And only being his 3rd game too, you can definitely see the nerves start to settle in such a close game. This time, a big time sack. Way to get there. Marcellus Titus. Correction, Roy Williams on the sack. Great play by him. A punt gonna sail out And that's going to trickle its way down to the 38-yard line. Now going to bring the Southwest offense back onto the field, able to extend the lead out more.
First and 10.
Great play from the defense. A punt so early on here. Definitely see improvement here. They've been so weak on the fourth quarter and able to turn it around here this week against Joshua. Definitely showing signs of improvement. Drury hands it off. And this time stopped at the line.
And I went to number 6.
Jamarian Bell has really not been able to get off the ground and get much yardage tonight. For the most part, this whole offense is driven by Martavius Boswell. Really showed no other signs of life. This time, timeout used by Joshua, their first of the night. Their first of the second half.
Their first charge, timeout of the half.
Joshua Quarterback Club would like to take this opportunity to once again say thank you to the following proud sponsors of Joshua Owl football this season. Thanks to our major sponsors, which include League Real Estate.
6:49 left to play as this one winds down to its final stages. It's been a fun one tonight.
Providing commercial and industrial roofing expertise since 1993. Archer Gunite, locally owned and operated.
You can definitely tell this one's gonna be a exciting one. Joshua, it's their homecoming night. They're not gonna back down without a fight.
It's family owned and operated, serving Johnson County. All of these companies are proud to sponsor and support the Fighting Owls in 2023.
Coming out of the timeout, Southwest gearing up some plans. Now on 2nd and 10. See what the offensive coordinator has dialed up. The snap, it's low, handed off to Boswell, fighting for yards. He's gonna move the ball a little bit.
Boswell, the ball carrier, drug down by 22, Colby Wynn.
Good for a run of 4, for a gain of 4.
For Southwest at their 42.
3rd and 6, it seems like they're always going back to third downs. Gonna need this one to keep the pressure on Joshua, this time audibly. Play clock running down, 3 seconds on the clock. And he's gonna keep it himself. And the ball comes out. They're gonna roll it dead on the ground. It's gonna be Southwest ball, 4th down. Joshua really wanting that possession, but he's gonna keep possession. Just under 6 to play here. At Owl Stadium.
Down in 6 for Southwest at their 41.
Now at midfield, it brings up a tough situation. Looks like they're gonna keep the offense on the field here. 4th and 6. Looking like they're gonna have to use a timeout here. Play clock running down. 3, 2, 1. Timeout called. And they're going to come talk it over.
Timeout. Southwest. Their first charge timeout of the half.
Seen a great management of timeouts this week. That's something Coach Philip Tanner has talked about improving on himself after the week 1 loss against Waco. And you really see that improvement. Only burning 1 with 5 minutes left to play. And in a key situation, too.
Johnson County. Joshua Quarterback Club also says thank you to the following sponsors of Val football this season. Silver level sponsor for 2023 is Joshua Nutrition. Bronze level sponsors include Lone Star Land Surveying, American Steel Carports, Hot Air of Burleson, Nicole Shipman and Scribe Realty, Papa's Pool Service, On Point Spray Foam Insulation, United Cooperative Services, Shops on Broadway, Joshua Tire and Shop, and H&R Block. Thanks to all of these sponsors for their support this season.
Now gearing up here, no surprise. Going with the punt formation here, 4th and 6. Low snap, and he's gonna get it away. This one gonna keep dribbling out now to the 20. Gonna stop at the 21, which is where the Owls will take over.
Run his whistle dead at the Joshua 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Owls.
First play, handoff by Eli Martinez. Pushes for 1 on the carry. 2nd and 9. 4. The Owls now under 5 left to play. Both teams with 2 timeouts each. A little bit of mix there from the Owls. Not able to get much though.
Number 11, Justin Tellis, dropped for loss behind the line. 3rd and 9.
Gonna move it back about a yard. Now 3rd and 9. Benetella defense is here in this final quarter. Southwest hanging on, up by 3 with 4 minutes left. Now rolling out to his, handed off, a big hit by Southwest. That's gonna keep him short, force a 4th down and short. With no hesitation at all, Joshua's gonna keep their offense on the field. Looking like a 4th and 3 for the Owls. Finding their play out from the coach. Man in motion. They're gonna drop back. I'm gonna get a timeout.
Timeout. Southwest. Their 2nd charge timeout of the half.
I'd like to remind everyone that the Sweethearts and the Spirit of
And they're going to
Joshua
call timeout
will
there
be performing
from
after the game is
Southwest.
over. Again, the Sweethearts and Spirit of Joshua
Their second of
will
the
be
half.
performing after this game is over.
That's going to leave them with only one remaining. 3:13 left to play. Big homecoming game for Joshua. Big game for Southwest as they try to dig themselves out of an 0-2 hole in their record before the bye week next week and before they enter district play. Gonna be a big 4th and 3. Possibly coming down to it all. Men in motion. He's gonna pitch it out. And he's gonna break some tackles and he's off to the races. Who's gonna catch him? Able to tackle him, but not before he gets big yardage there.
Number 9, Eli Martinez on the carry.
There's a flag on the play, though.
Garrett, also a flag on the play.
And this one's coming back.
Number 66, offense. 10 yards, replay, 4th down.
And we're gonna have to do it all again. Holding call against the Owls. Gonna bring back that big play. Gonna make it even harder for them. Fourth and 12 for the Owls. He's gonna throw it, and incomplete is the call. Southwest will take over with 2:56 left to play. What a play! Southwest is hyped. And a few more runs should do it. They need to secure this. Joshua is stunned as students start to make their way to the exits, leaving a sour taste in the mouths of these Joshua Owl students. 2:56 left to play. These stands are pouring with students exiting. The exits are being flooded. This run, good for a yard. 2nd and 9 for the Raiders. Clock running down. Joshua still with 2 timeouts though. So they're gonna need a few more first downs to end this one tonight and take home a big win. This one handed off again to Boswell. Able to just get 1 more yard, however, as timeout is called. Joshua Burns there, 2nd and a half.
second charge timeout of the half.
Left with one now here. Southwest,
Once again, Josh,
3rd and 9.
everyone that no unauthorized personnel are allowed inside the main fence surrounding the track
3rd and 8.
field for
Ever.
post-game activities, with the exception of uniform personnel and people with sideline passes. Also, after the game is over, families may wait for their student athlete outside of the stadium in order to enable JISD personnel to clean and secure the stadium in a timely manner.
Gonna be a big play. They need to get this first down to keep the clock rolling and essentially end it here in Joshua. Yep, going into halftime, down 14-3, able to claw their way back in. The Raiders able to push their way back. Very much so. Jabori lines up, takes a snap, fakes the handoff. He throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete off the hands of Lawrence Taylor. 4th and 8.
Pass was intended for number 3, Lawrence.
Now here comes a big dilemma. Do you leave it in the hand? Do you leave it up to a field goal?
At the 16.
Johnny Garcia, who's missed an extra point before. Looks like they're gonna leave it to Johnny. This one, 34 yards. To bring it to a 7-point lead. The kick is up. And he nails it. What a kick.
34-yard field goal by 81, Johnny Garcia.
Johnny Garcia redeeming himself. And he puts them up by 7 here. Wait. Puts them up by 6.
Offside. It's declined. Field goal is good.
Score now 27-21. Gonna force Joshua, 2 minutes left on the clock, to march their way across the field and score a touchdown. They can't rely on the leg of their kicker. And it's gonna come down to how much fuel is left in big number 9, Eli Martinez. Who wants it more? Southwest, who has been on the other side of this for the past 2 weeks, now gets a chance on the other side of the ball. Now looking to their lead of 6. Looking to kick off here, Johnny Garcia.
81, Johnny Garcia to kick off.
And he sells this one back at the 21. Big tackle, Martavius Boswell. Keeping them inside the 30.
Desmond Mitchell on the kickoff return, taken down by number 2, Martavius Boswell.
Dominant player. Not to mention the 3 rushing touchdowns by Martavius Boswell that have simply just put us in this game to begin with. The senior putting the team on his back. And with the leg of Johnny Garcia, able to knock 2 crucial field goals. This one's gonna be a fight to the very end. 1:58 left to go. Eli Martinez not going down without a fight.
Finally written down by number 5, Jaquan Garrett. First and 10 Owls.
Showing the Owls there's still life left in this team. They're gonna pass it over the head of his receiver. That's gonna be an incomplete pass.
Number 18, Cody Rogers.
The junior Tullis sails it over the head. Different decision going with your second string quarterback here in a big situation. Now gonna put it in the hands of Martinez, and the ball is out!
Ball on the play, recovered by 28. Alex
This one's gonna be recovered,
for Joshua to maintain
but great play there.
Loss back to the
Number 15, Victor Levy. Almost able to seal the deal, but instead gonna push him back to third and a mile here. Big play, crowd rumbling his way, and gonna bring up fourth down.
Lost to 15, Will Kohler. 17, Realize Carter makes the stop.
This one now, 4th and 14 for the Owls. This is it. It all comes down to this. One more stop. Big tackle in the backfield, and that will do it. The Southwest Raiders with a crucial stop. 23 seconds on the clock. Southwest up 27-21. And just one more QB kneel to do it. And that will be it. Southwest looks to go into the bye week up with a record of now 1-2. Joshua falls 0-3, losing on their own homecoming game. Southwest now will go. Coming out of that, we'll face O.D. White, who did beat Joshua as well by a total of 7 points. And there's the final kneel.
7, Jabari Cooper Settis taking a knee.
And that will do it. Raiders with their first win on the road in Joshua. Taking this one with a total of 21-27. And looking to go into the bye week. Celebrations galore.
Southwest 27, Joshua 21.
Well, that will do it for us here
Next Thursday at 6 p.m. here
at FW Southwest Athletics.
We'll play at Everman next Thursday at 6 p.m.
I am your play-by-play analyst, Boston Martinez.
Kickoff at
Good night from Joshua.
here in Al State.